Hello everyone. I know I haven't announced that I'm going live. I just go with the flow and here we are. So if it picks up, you see it, great. You can rewatch it, it's fine. It doesn't matter. You'll receive whatever you need to receive from this when you receive it. No major problem. Here we are again on Wednesday, and to do the live timeline reflections again from my little packet of years, eras, whatever day if I could speak would be good. Years of going through my timeline and reflections. It has been a big week within our family, here and my little family with the boys and I. Last Wednesday when I was doing this recording, or not long after, the youngest boy, 18, fell from the scaffold of 3 meters, 3 stitches, 3 inches from his temple on the right side. He's all right, he's all good. 3 ribs were affected, not broken, no fractures that they can see, a lot of bruising, and now off for a few more days. Was going to go back today, but now he's going back next Monday, which is good because this boy doesn't rest. It's something that I've been speaking to him about for a while. But sometimes, especially the young ones, they keep pushing, which is good in itself. But when you push and party and then all of a sudden it needs to have a bit of a reset. And on top of all that, on Sunday, the oldest boy, 22, was building Mum a shoe rack. No glasses, no protection, hit a knot. Even had the process of thinking, oh, it'll be all right, and just pushed through, and he got like a splinter in his right eye. He was okay afterwards. He said it just bounced off his eyeball and that was it. Went to work the next day, came out for smoko, and the light was too intense for his eye. Took some Panadol or something that his boss told him to take. But it got worse as the day went on. Come home, was complaining about it. I told him he needed to go to the ER. No, it'll be all right. It's not pussy or anything yet. Okay, so long story short, we ended up in the ER at 1:30 in the morning and was released about 10:30 after waiting in the waiting bay, as we all know that going to the ER isn't quick. Interesting night, just watching things unfold. As a pattern reader and a people watcher, it was quite good to watch. It was a lot of divine feminines down and out. Time for them. They were all having issues. And then about 5 o'clock, it all switched up and the little kiddies started coming in and with their ailments and their symptoms. And most of it was cold related from what I could hear. But then the whole family came in. At one stage, a nurse came out and took about 4 families in, and it was like Pied Piper going into ED to get sorted out. But it was interesting watching the patterns and everything unfold. So that's been my week, and in many, many layers it's been needed. The boys are fine. They're recovering really well. They've adjusted to everything really well. And yeah, and I think it was just a reset they needed in more ways than one. I feel there's other stuff that's coming that they were getting prepared for. So that was my week, and Uber wasn't too bad, but other than that. So let's get on while we're here. I'm sure that was riveting news for you. Here we go, just a bit of a shuffle. I'm interested to see, this week went really quick, so it feels like only yesterday I was sitting here doing this with you guys. And let's see what we can bring out today. What comes up today? I have after that adventure. 27. 27. 27. What was I doing when I was 27? Oh, this makes you really think, eh? Because 27, that's like nearly 30 years ago. 30 years. Wow. I got my maths right. 56 now. Yeah, it's 30 years ago. Wow. 27. Well, I was still working at Kmart in the mini lab. I used to develop and process film in the mini lab. Loved that job. It was like seeing the world through other people's eyes. Worked with a great bunch of people. Went out, don't even know how I thought it to go out in those days. Went out, this is in Sydney, in Chatswood. Interesting. What else was going on? 27. It was the time I was probably in the process of suing probably North Shore Council. Of course, I had a fall down some stairs. That was probably one of my biggest falls. I got stitches over, which eye is it? It might be my right eye. I can't tell now. Don't know. One of those eyes. I got about, I think it was 10 stitches over the eye. I fell down 30 stairs to go. That wasn't, I don't think that was at 27 though. Could have been the year before that. That's just coming in because I was probably in the process of going through whatever they call it, litigation, building a case, suing the council. People would say, yeah, you probably won't get it because it's the council. What else was happening? Ooh, good question. It's just in Sydney. Just the... pretty sure that wasn't the year I fell, because I'm just thinking now, the way the universe and everything works, it's related to a fall because of the energy that's going on here with the boys. So the pattern there that I'm recognising at the moment, because I am sure that it took 4 years to get this process done, and it wasn't until 1999, which would make me 29, that I actually settled the court case and won and got paid out, and I went to Zimbabwe for 3 months. So, yeah, so just go with whatever they're giving me, I suppose, because I don't know what else they want me to unpack with that. I think it's just around the energy of the falling. Not that any of my boys are going to sue, like Patrick's not going to sue his boss for anything of like this nature. I just think it's the whole putting us on a different path. It's interesting, isn't it? Just really gets you thinking about how things can play out from just one incident. When you look back on where you've been and what you've done and how things have played out, you kind of start to understand the pattern of everything and life And even though you didn't understand it at the time, and maybe you weren't meant to understand it at the time, just like my boys don't need to understand exactly what's happening right now. It's just I'm sitting here witnessing it and noting it and seeing how it falls into place. And that's just why I don't interfere a lot with what they do. Sure, I guide them, I sit back and I watch. And that's pretty much how I brought them up. I just let them be what they wanted to be, and if need be, age dependent, rein them in a little bit, just mould and shape it a bit more, but still give them that flexibility to see where everything sits for themselves. And I think we can take a lot from that for just general living in this world. That, it doesn't matter what's going on politically, religiously, whatever's going on in the world, we can just take a step back and just look at our own little container, our own space, and have a look and see what's at play. Maybe you can see any patterning, recognition in what maybe keeps going on, and you keep looping into stuff but you might be at the point where you think, hey, this can't keep going on. It just can't keep the way it's going because something's got to give. But you may not know where. You may sense that, but you don't know how to action on that, and you may not have the words to even put into place of how to go forward with that. What resources may be there for you. With the law, the suit, if I can speak, please, the court case that I had going through to get me through to Zimbabwe and 2097, that would be. No, 2097. 1997. I didn't know where to go for that. A friend actually said, hey, there's got this thing down at the community hall for anyone that needs maybe some advice on potential cases that they feel that they are rightly due. So there's a resource that you can step out into, and it may come in, the message may come in about from anywhere, and just say from a friend, from a teacher, from anywhere, and just listen to the messages that come in, balance it up, see if it's for you, and then go from there. And that trajectored me onto getting a lawyer and solicitor and going through the process. Having meetings with them one after the other, and this is just and maybe this is just an analogy for if you're stuck in a loop or a pattern or a cycle that you feel so adamant that it's not for you and it's not working, it's not right, and you can feel your family being drawn into it, whatever that dynamic is, then there are places you can, and just listen. If you've decided that there is something that needs to be done, you will get messages from somewhere. Doesn't matter where it comes from, you will get it. Even though sometimes you don't even know you're getting them. It's just interesting how everything works and unfolds. And I know I'm just trying to think of what else that needs to be, what else is there that may be needed to be said right now. if anything. If anything. I know my nose is very itchy, so I must be onto something. Because I do get itchy nose, and I do get like a growl in the stomach. It's this funny because in unison with, I mean, now they're showing me when I was in kinesiology sessions, before I even spoke or even my mind caught up, my body was signaling, and my stomach used to growl. And my kinesiologist said, you don't have to answer, your body's already done it for me. So, yeah, it's how you can fine tune. You are the tool as well. And so I'm just asking now if there's anything else they would like me to touch base on while I'm here. I didn't think I was going to step into any channeling today, but here we go. You can hear that noise. It's the construction going on next door. It's a new house being built, which is all part and parcel of everything that's going on. All I'm hearing at the moment is we are where we are at, and I know we hear this a lot when you're on this path or beginning to, you'll hear it. We are where we're at any given point, and that's just where we need to be. But it's a choice point. We then need to decide which direction we want to go. And if you can't seem to decide which way you want to go and you don't know, look at what you do know. Look at what you don't want. And if you look at what you don't want, you tend to get the answer of what you do want or what it may look like. And if you still have no idea, reach out to somebody. A doctor, a healer, it doesn't matter. Just an extra person, a third person, a professional kind of person that knows and has done this work before. Somebody. Just to have them witness that for you and help you, guide you. Someone that doesn't know who they think that you are. You know, you can't, it's not something you can go and sit with a friend because they have their own perception of who you are and who you should be. This is more about someone that's neutral, that doesn't know you, and can see you for who you are. Somebody needs to hear that. Interesting. Okay, that seems to be it for today. Excuse me, just releasing some stuff of my own. The body's talking. The body talks. There is releasing some stuff of mine that I've been carrying. So if this has helped you, fantastic. I'd love to hear about it. Until next week, take care. All the best. Bye. Love you.